As we are moving into the digital age, we're becoming increasingly dependent on digital devices. From TVs and computers to smartphones and tablets, there's more ways for adults and children to interact with digital technology, both in education and play, than ever before. But are we spending too long looking at screens? And if so, what effect is this having on our eye health? Keep watching to find out. It's Dr. Athena Brasfield here, and today we're going to be talking about the damaging effect of digital devices on our eyes. Now, if you don't know, I'm a board licensed optometrist in practice for over 12 years now, and I own 2 clinics here in Southern California that see thousands of patients every month. I get this question a lot from my patients, so I thought it'd be a great topic to tackle in a video. Keep watching to find out exactly what damage you're doing to your eyes when looking at those devices all day. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. As we know, digital devices are everywhere, from using computers at school to watching TV at home or playing games on a smartphone. Almost half of parents agree that they and their children are spending too much time using digital devices, and most people thought that 1 to 2 hours a day was an acceptable amount of time. But studies show the actual amount of time that adults and children are spending on digital devices may be significantly more than what we previously thought. According to experts, we're spending an average of 1 hour per day on each of the following: personal computers, digital tablets such as an iPad, gaming consoles and smartphones, and we're also estimated to spend just over half an hour each on an e-reader such as a Kindle, an MP3 player, and even on electronic learning devices. And this is all on top of watching almost 2 hours of TV, you guys. So all in all, that's over 7 hours that we're spending looking at screens every day. So now I have a question for all of you out there. How many hours of screen time do you get per day? Drop the number of hours in the comments below. Gone are the days when families shared one computer or sat around the TV in the living room. But it may be surprising to learn that as many as 40% of parents we surveyed that their children owned a tablet, and 40% said that their children owned a smartphone. Why is this an issue? Well, with greater access to digital devices than any other generation before, it's only natural that kids are turning to tablets and laptops for both work and play whenever they can. But when we look at an object at a close range, our eyes actually have to work much harder to focus than they would if they were looking at something at a longer distance. Looking at electronic screens for lengthy periods of time means that our eyes are constantly trying to bring the image or text on the screen into focus, and that can make us feel tired and drained. What are the long-term effects, you may ask? Well, the vast amount of people that spend a lot of time behind a screen each day would give you cause for concern. Studies have found that about 70% of people are worried about overuse of digital devices, with a further 60% specifically worried about the effect that the digital devices have on their eyesight. One of the most common side effects of using our devices for long periods of time is called digital eye strain. This can be caused by staring too closely at your screen. Another potential cause is high energy visible light, or HEV, which is emitted by devices such as tablets and smartphones. Frequent exposure to HEV, particularly at night, can cause vision to deteriorate over time. It's important to limit access just before bedtime, as research has found that the background blue light typically emitted from devices can actually disrupt normal sleep patterns. Also, blue light chronically absorbed throughout life is implicated in a disease called age-related macular degeneration, which is increasingly found later in life. Of course, with the huge growth of smartphone and tablet usage still being quite a recent phenomenon, we've yet to fully understand the effects. What are the other effects of too much screen time? Well, although very rare, excessive use of digital devices can lead to more serious issues, including behavioral problems, attention deficit disorder, and eye strain. This can cause issues later in life. Computer vision syndrome, or C.V.S, is one potential condition that's more common for adults. This may arise due to our screens. The symptoms of CVS include blurred vision, fatigue, headaches, and difficulty focusing. In addition, some people experience back, neck, and shoulder pain from hunching over at small screens to focus on the text. So how can we prevent damage caused by screens? Well, smartphones, tablets, and laptops, TV too, have become an intrinsic part of modern life for all of us. So it's not surprising that the problems associated with too much screen time can go unnoticed. Many of the parents are unsure what to do to prevent harmful effects of digital devices on their children's eye health and themselves. But we can all take precautionary measures to limit the time spent on phones and laptops. Here's Dr. Brasfield's top tips. Number 1, take your child for regular eye checks. A child's vision is critical to their learning and development, so making regular checkups with an optometrist is essential. Number 2, when using a computer, place a light source behind you. When you or your child is using a laptop or tablet, avoid placing a light source behind the screen as your eyes will struggle to adjust to the two competing light sources. Instead, place your lamp to the side or behind you to avoid discomfort and eye strain. Number 3, always sit at an arm's distance away from your screen. Sitting too close to a screen can cause discomfort, stress, and strain on your eyes and can be a sign that your child is developing short-sightedness or myopia. To prevent this, always sit at least an arm's length away from your screen. If you notice your child sits closer and is displaying signs of eye discomfort, they may require some form of vision correction, and I advise that you book an appointment with your local optometrist. Next tip is every 20 minutes spent staring at a screen, spend 20 seconds and look at something 20 feet away. This is called the 20-20 rule. So make sure every 20 minutes you're looking at your device, you look at something 20 feet or more away and blink your eyes for 20 seconds. Designating a specific time period for digital use with intermittent activities arranged in between will also give you and your children's eyes a break. Optometrists such as myself recommend also swapping a digital screen for the pleasures of the great outdoors to also further improve a child's eye health and general well-being. After all, it's the best way for your kids to discover the world around them. So there you have it, folks. I hope I was able to shed some more light on the damaging effects of digital devices on our eyes for you today. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to see all the videos I'm creating for you guys. Check me out on Instagram or my website, drbrasfield.com, for more.